Yeah, welcome back to another episode of Rap Reviews where we talk about rap. And I got my boy Ben Banks.
Yeah.
And we got two special guests to fill in for Kieran, Chris.
Yo.
And Jimmy.
Yo. Special guest, eh?
Yeah, special guest. The second one's ever. Yeah, we don't
it really is.
Get guests.
I started as a special guest. Man.
You did, and then
Yeah.
you became a main member when Chris had a child. And
Can I refer to myself as 442?
Yeah, sure. You can refer to yourself as whatever you want,
yeah,
buddy.
that's sick. Because I'm usually 442 on other podcasts to remain anonymous, even though everyone knows who I am. Obviously.
Yeah. I was going to say, you've also just said your name in that sentence as well. So.
All right, 442. I don't know if I'll remember that, but
you get some variation of those three numbers. Yeah.
665 442. All right, Benny, what are we doing today?
Today we're going to do Missy Elliott's "Work It."
Nice, classic. You guys familiar with this song?
I am actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it as well.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
You guys aren't really huge rap guys.
No, I hate rap.
So you've come to the perfect place.
Yeah, I don't know why I asked you guys to be on it really in hindsight.
I'm into this now though, because we're going to get a different perspective from this right now. So
Yeah.
I think this could be the best thing for it. It could be the best episode. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, man, by the end of it, we might fucking love rap.
You may, yeah.
That's true.
This might become the new team. Maybe Kieran's lost his chance now.
Yeah,
You go to Europe, that's what happens.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
If anyone wondering where Kieran is, he's in Europe at the moment.
Jeez.
Yes.
Somewhere in Ireland right now, I believe.
So the next few episodes are going to be interesting. It might be a variation of special guests. Might just be me and Romano. So
Yeah, sucking each other
yeah,
off.
it could get very intimate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we get a video.
Yeah. That's when we'll go to YouTube. Alright, so this is from the 2002 album Under Construction, which was heavily produced by Timbaland and Missy Elliott herself, with a few other bits featured here.
Timbaland is in famous producer dude that's in here. Yeah.
Yep, so on. Yeah, Timbaland, known for doing Justin Timberlake's Future Sex Love Sounds album. Does stuff with Nelly Furtado, yeah. He's good. He's very good.
You're a Nelly Furtado fan, man?
She had a fat ass at one point.
She probably still does.
So
Yeah, this song was super successful, Work It. Peaked number 2 on Billboard's Hot 100. It actually also popularised the term badonkadonk, apparently.
Oh, that's a big fat ass.
Yeah, it's a big fat ass. Another cool little tidbit is in the music video back in 2002, the little girl who's doing the breakdancing in it has now become a choreographer herself and did a tribute to Missy Elliott where she sort of did a medley of this song and a few of the other songs from that album.
Wow.
And Missy came back for us, so that's cool. Yeah.
Usually with child stars, you just it's 20 years later, fucking heroin junkie. And this one's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, luckily she avoided Disney or any of those weird rings that we all hear about in Hollywood. The intro is a sample, actually, which is, DJ, please pick up your phone. I'm on the request line. This is a Missy Elliott one-time exclusive. Come on! Anyone know what that sample is at the start? DJ, please pick up your phone. I'm on the request line.
Oh.
I'll be very impressed anyway.
When you say sample, you mean the words or the
The actual audio itself is sampled from something else taken.
The words?
The words, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
but it's yeah.
No, I don't know where that sample from.
No,
But I remember
no.
what you're talking about.
In terms of
I
from
remember
the
how it
song, right?
sounds,
Yeah,
so-
okay, yeah.
Alright, go. What is it?
It's an excerpt from Rockmaster Scott and the Dynamic Three's 1984 hit Request Line.
Oh, wow. I would not have got that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Couldn't get that one?
Wasn't around in the 80s.
No. That's fair. All right, and we start off with a chorus in this song. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. And I'm going to do my best to do this. Esrever, gnaht, pilf, nwod, gnaht, tip. Repeat.
That is the first two lines reversed, right?
It is, yeah.
Ah.
So that is put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Reversed.
Yeah.
And a funny tidbit about that, I think I read earlier. Don't know if this has actually happened. Maybe they've just said this to make it a bit cool story. But Missy claims in an interview that it was actually the engineer who bumped into it, causing it to go backwards.
Oh.
And then she was like, that sounds really cool. Put that in and I'll write around it.
Sick.
So,
Yeah, fuck. If that's
Pretty
true,
rad.
That's pretty cool. Pretty happy little accent.
yeah. So, yeah, do we know what she's talking about? What she's trying to get at here?
Fucking?
She's talking about fucking.
Yeah.
That was an easy one.
Yeah, it was an easy one. A lot of people have said that this song's kind of like an analogy for like her female position in hip hop, and saying like she's obviously flipping the roles of like classic hip hop of the male always talking in bed, you know, big booty, whatnot, and sexualizing women. So she's sort of doing the opposite, and she's acting like the sort of aggressive one and being like, well,
The dominator.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna come over there, I'm gonna put that thing down, flip it,
Yeah. She's
and
gonna,
proceed to reverse it.
she's gonna flip him or flip the dick?
She could be flipping multiple things. I was thinking like she was gonna flip herself somehow onto it.
Oh,
like, yeah. Which she has a line later that sort of alludes to that. So when we get there, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If you got a big insert elephant sound there, let me search ya and find out how hard I gotta work ya. To esrever to nip the plant. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's good.
Yeah, that's a good one. The elephant referring to the trunk, right? Which is
Yes.
probably a little reference to a penis.
Yeah, a little phallic symbolism. Yeah.
But the trunk doesn't get hard, so...
Well, when
Like,
it
she
when it makes the
looking for-
noise, it goes up, does it not? Rex.
Oh, and it's like...
Yeah.
That was a weird elephant sound. But, like, okay, so she doesn't want a flaccid penis. She wants a big hard cock.
Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Ideally, that's what you want.
Because I was thinking, like, you wouldn't want a giant flaccid penis.
No.
No, surely not.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Actually, the humpback whale has one of the largest penises that I think it remains flaccid when it fucks.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 30 meters long or something.
You may have to if that's the case, though. You don't want that thing getting to 70.
Yeah, what if the humpback whale is a grower and a shot?
Yeah. I don't think anyone's built to take that.
Nah, poor fucking whale.
Some sort of megafauna from back in the day. Also funny too, but just seeing as we have Chris here with us today,
Yes,
who went to film school with Romano, correct?
Yeah.
Is that not true? They used an elephant noise to do the alien in Aliens? Like the screams from the aliens? Was that like a mixture of like an elephant sound and something else and something?
I don't know.
Right? I don't think we're giving Ridley Scott way too much credit.
Yeah, we have. I'm talking about this Scott bit.
I'm not sure. I went and saw a movie about making Alien at Sundance, but I fell asleep because it was the midnight showing. Yeah. I just remember that Ridley... her character's Ridley, isn't it? Ripley, sorry. She was actually originally written as a male character.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But then she came in and read. And they switched it to Sigourney Weaver.
Well, she's kind of genderless in the first one. Only really in the second one when she gets a bit maternal with the little girl. I'm talking about the way the character's written. Not Sigourney Weaver.
So ahead of its time, you know? Strong female lead that was originally a man.
Alright, we'll kick it to the first verse. I'd like to get to know ya so I could show ya. Put the pussy on ya like I told ya. Give me all your numbers so I can phone ya. Your girl acting stank, then call me over.
Oh shit, like, not a stanky pussy, but is it a stanky attitude?
Yeah, stank attitude, I guess what she's saying, yeah.
What else we breaking down there? She just wants that dick.
It's pretty self-explanatory. So she's calling the shots, she's telling him, you know, I know what's best for you.
Yeah.
Agree
with that?
Not much else to dissect in that. Not on the bed, lay me on your sofa. Call before you come, I need to shave my chocha, sorry.
Chochi?
Chocha is what she said.
Chocha.
Now, my mum is Maltese, and I know that vagina's translation in Maltese is pachoch. So it's not far off.
Right, okay,
So
Or cooch.
She's coochie, yeah. She's got to get a vaginal area, like tightened up, trimmed out.
Yeah.
I thought it meant beard.
Maybe she's got to prep a diaphragm or something else.
Yeah. Maybe a cool landing stripe, like landing strip.
Yeah.
They were pretty cool back then. I wanted them to come back, actually. I don't mind a landing strip.
There's probably a few out there.
Any female listeners out there, just keep a landing strip.
Just get creative anyway, really.
Yeah, do a smiley face.
But I do like how she's calling the shot here. She's telling him exactly what he needs to, be doing. You're telling me this time, and then I'm going to prepare for that. It's like,
Yeah.
She's flipping the script, reversing it. You do or you don't, or you will or won't ya. Go downtown and eat it like a vulture. See my hips and my tips, don't ya? See my ass and my lips, don't ya?
She's she's asking this man to give her some cunnilingus.
She is. She is like a vulture, which feels a bit aggressive.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Like it hasn't eaten a meal in a while.
Yeah. I could just imagine like picking at it, like with his beak, you know,
Just smashing his head.
Yeah, much the same there. She's really in this first verse just setting the scene of she's calling the shots. You coming around? This is what I'm going to do to you.
She's horny. She's
horned up. Yeah.
She kind of looks like dressed like a guy though. You know, in the video.
I've been thinking that this whole time.
Yeah.
She does.
Well, she is bisexual, Missy Elliott. She has had female partners before.
Oh, okay.
Whether she's just gay or bisexual.
She's in trackies in this film.
She's in trackies in pretty much all the time.
Trackies, that's her big thing.
It's a real breakdance style.
Yeah,
Like,
she's got the bucket hat on, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Whereas these days you wouldn't see like a female rapper in a trackie.
No, well, I feel like we haven't got through yet. This first verse is pretty like obvious, but I feel like WAP, the Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion song, I feel like that's kind of like the new version of what she was doing here.
I was going to say that too. Their whole vibe is very Missy Elliott, right? Or
probably
like
more
some sort of derivative of that.
Probably
I suppose.
closer to Lil' Kim, I'd probably say.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It feels like Lil' Kim was obvious as well, but I feel like Missy Elliott, and you'll see in the second verse, she's a bit more subtle with like what she's actually trying to say. Whereas like I feel like most shit that comes out now, it's in mainstream is just like we have to be very self-aware about everything, whether it's TV shows and that we can't just be subtle anymore. Everything's got to be fed to everyone and be like, no, without offending anyone, we have to tell you exactly what this all means.
Right.
Which is WAP. I sort of felt was that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That was
probably WAP is inspired by songs like this, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. With that aggressive sexual nature.
Yeah. But that's, as it's more like moments and shock value, I feel, with that, where this has actually got a bit more of a deeper layer to it. Not yet. Lost a few pounds and my waist for ya. This the kind of beat that go rat-a-tat-ta, rat-a-tat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Sex me so good, I say blah blah. Work it, I need a glass of water. Boy oh boy, it's good to know ya. Come on.
That's probably my first. I'm going to say that's the first time she's lost a bit of power in this relationship, where she's saying, I've lost a few pounds for you.
Yeah, 100%.
Really? Like, I thought her whole MO was like, I'm Missy Elliott and like, go fuck yourself kind of thing. But that is, like, feeding into some pretty negative, like, views on the female body there. Shouldn't it be the reverse? Like, I didn't lose pounds. I fucking had a double quarter pounder before.
Yeah, dude. I'm here to suffocate you tonight. I agree. I think that's a great point.
Right.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
good call, Chris.
Maybe there's more to it. Let's
Okay.
let's find out. Go back to the chorus. I'm not going to repeat that. Verse 2. If you a fly gal, get your nails done. Get a pedicure, get your hair did. Boy, lift it up. Let's make a toaster. Let's get drunk. That's going to bring us closer.
Shit, she's I don't know. What do you guys reckon?
I feel like she's it's again. Well, this is maybe not as bad because she's talking about doing your nails and getting done up, and I guess it's a call to action for any type of gal.
Yeah,
If you're a
that's a good
fly
way to
gal,
put it.
she's not specifying being like lose weight all women, which would have been like continuing from the thing. But again, it's like she's dolling herself up for the guy. Not that there's a problem with that, but again, it seems like a. Why not tell the guy to doll himself up?
Yeah, that would be good.
Honestly,
I'd like that.
Yeah, that's my thoughts on that one.
I agree with that. You could also, if I had to try and counter argue that, I'd say you'd almost say she's putting on like a costume for what she's playing that night. So
right,
it's like
okay,
empowering, I guess. It's like, you know,
Sure. Yep.
I'm getting done up for me, and this is so I can get into it.
Okay.
yeah.
Could be taken either way.
No, yeah.
There's actually a really good Injury Reserve music video. Are you familiar with Injury Reserve? Really
I'm
good.
not assuming they're not.
No. There's a really good video of them where they actually flip the roles. And like, in the video, they've got 3 girls rapping as them, or wearing like basketball jerseys and stuff, and all just like really like lean, ripped like guys in like angel wings and like little panties on in the background dancing for them. It's quite funny. I recommend it. And then she's getting him drunk, so maybe she's, I don't know, dude, maybe she's bringing down his inhibitions, making him a bit vulnerable, maybe she's flipping the script there as to what we conventionally hear in rap.
Yeah.
But you can't get him too drunk, because then that's still like...
That's assault,
Yeah.
at a certain point, 100%, yeah.
Getting him drunk within reason.
Within reason, yeah. Well, this is the next line. Don't I look like a Halle Berry poster? See the Belvedere playing tricks on ya. The old
Dutch... No, it's Dutch courage.
Dutch oven? Is that what you're going to say? Oh, Dutch courage, is what you're going to say.
No, but what's like...
Be like beer goggles.
Beer
but-
goggles,
yeah,
that was the expression I was trying to think of.
But she's talking about Belvedere vodka.
But no, she wouldn't look like Halle Berry even after a whole bottle of no offense to Missy Elliott, but Halle Berry is Halle Berry.
Yeah, dude. Flintstones Halle Berry?
Oh, just
Another Day, Halle Berry?
Yeah.
Oh.
Catwoman Halle Berry?
Yeah, for sure.
Fucked movie. But
Monsters Ball.
she was great, man.
Yeah.
That was her best role.
You reckon that's best
Monsters
role?
Ball.
Yeah, I've never seen Monsters.
Oh, Monsters Ball is great.
She literally, I think, gets fucked by Billy Bob in that.
Yeah, well, that's
On screen, right?
That's the theory that they actually banged.
Whoa.
And have you seen it? Because it looks like
It's actually a pretty good movie.
it's actually a really good film.
Haven't seen it
It's-
properly, no.
It's about like it's hard to explain, but it's basically dealing with trauma and grief, and
yeah.
it's like two people that have kind of gone through this fucked up situation, and then they like meet, right, and then but they have this pretty kind of it's not even a sexy sex scene, right? They're just like she's like fuck me, like what the fuck.
She's like crying, you know.
yeah,
almost.
it's weird. It's
Oh.
really weird, but it looks like they're banging. Like it's whoever choreographed. I don't think you could do that these days because you're gonna have like the intimacy people on hand.
Yeah, that whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just fuck on camera anymore. They were the days.
That's a kind of hot duo, though, Billy Bob and Halle Berry.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man. Billy Bob, dude.
Oh, dude, Billy Bob and Joel Lee. Those
Yeah.
pictures of them together back
I know, he
in the day.
fucks, man. He fucks.
Yeah.
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 Shout out to Billy Bob.
Billy Bob and that hog. Girlfriend wanna be like me? Never. You won't find a bitch that's even better. I make you hot as Las Vegas weather. Listen up close while I take it backwards. Which then goes into the next line, which I'll do my best again here. Strokab ti ikat ot ikil esim yo et chua. Anyone want to guess what that is backwards?
Sounds like you're doing like Temple of Doom.
Yeah, maybe I am, dude. And any guesses to what that was? I'm trying to translate that backwards. Don't read it.
No, I can't.
No. No.
Nah.
Watch the way Missy like to take it backwards.
So, like she take the penis?
Yeah, and also talking about the line, obviously, you know.
Yep.
A little double entendre, I guess. I'm not a prostitute, but I could give you what you want. I love your braids and your mouth full of fronts. Love the way my ass go ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Keep your eyes on my ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. Any thoughts?
I love it. Like I'm not a prostitute, but I will fuck.
Yeah.
No. What else? Like,
That's what it is, dude.
Self-explanatory.
And mouth full of fronts.
Grills.
Grills.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paul Wall.
Who's Paul Wall?
Paul Wall, Nelly, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Is that his name? Is that actually his name?
Yeah, Paul Wall. Paul Wall.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
You think you can handle this? Badonkadonk. Take my thong off and my ass go boom. Cut the lights on so you see what I can do. Shit.
Yeah, respect. She wants to fuck with the lights on.
Fucking my lights on, just like Kanye likes to talk about.
So that's actually, she's proud of her body.
Yeah, okay, that I was thinking that too, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I can get
That's
that.
kind of cool. Then we kick it to a bridge. Boys, all type of boys. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Chinese boys. Why tie? Tie, oh toy. Oh tie. Why tie, oh toy, oh tie. And that's written as in tie, as in Thai.
So, I don't get it.
I
Like,
don't know. She's got
Thai
some Thai
boys?
boys as well.
Yeah, she wants some
Tidy
Thai
boys.
I think it just sounds
Yeah,
cool
that's-
also.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
She doesn't discrim, you know.
Well, she's bisexual. She's
She's
bisexual.
bisexual.
She wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
She does say at the start, all type of boys.
Yeah.
Girls, get that cash. If it's 9 to 5 or shaking your ass, ain't no shame. Ladies, do your thing. Just make sure you're ahead of the game.
Yeah, respect. She's
That's actually, yeah, that's sick.
That makes you proud of the girls, that one. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, we'll talk about that on an episode a couple of weeks ago about, you know, sex work, what have you, you know.
Yeah, it's important. You shouldn't kill
Yeah,
prostitutes.
serial killers should stop killing prostitutes. They're real
Yeah.
people. It's a real career.
And, you know, stripping.
The last resort.
What is?
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Go on 411. What do you
Well,
got?
encourage it,
Oh, you don't think some people work, you know, as a child, they were like, I want to be a sex worker.
Hey, maybe they do.
Yeah.
If you
Well,
don't do them.
Dolly Parton famously said that, or not that she wanted to be a sex worker, but that when she was a kid, it was like the neighborhood, like hussy, would walk around all dolled up and everyone sort of looked down at her and she was like, I'm going to flip that.
And she wanted
So
to
that
be
she
there.
became that, basically.
Oh,
Made her
wow.
famous.
That's
Right.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a fun factoid I wouldn't expect about Dolly Parton on the show. Yeah.
Dolly P.
I think the movie Pretty Woman definitely glorifies it.
It's been a long time since we've seen it.
Yeah, that definitely made prostituting cool.
Yeah.
Or being a cool girl, at least, was like an escort. It's a higher class.
Yeah.
You can see how a line like that would, if they were playing this song in a strip club, is this a 90s track, late 90s or early 2000s?
2002.
So early 2000s. You can see how that would just get everyone just fucking riled right up. And pumped as fuck, right? Like,
Yeah.
100%.
And this probably has played at a lot of strip clubs.
I'm assuming so, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
Now, this third verse is where it takes a bit of it pivots a little bit. And I guess you could sort of say, I'm probably to think about it a little bit, 'cause my brain's a bit half awake right now. But I think it does tie into the first two verses and this sort of explaining a point on it. Verse 3. Just because I got a lot of fame, super, Prince couldn't get me to change my name, Papa. Kunta Kinte a slave again, no sir. Picture black saying, oh yes, a massa.
Oh, fuck. Massa is slave, right? No, master. Right?
Yeah, from that Tyler Creator song we did.
That's how I know that one. And King Kunta, or Kunta Kinte, he was a slave that bought his freedom.
Yeah, quite a defiant slave.
Yeah.
Rebelled a bit.
Did Prince actually ask her to change her name?
No, I believe she's referring to when he became a symbol.
Oh, Prince.
When he did the whole thing with
when he became the artist formerly known as.
Yeah, and he was writing like slave on his face and stuff. And,
yeah.
Wait, sorry, what happened with Prince? I didn't know this about it. I don't really know much about Prince. What happened?
Just there was a period where he was like, he changed his name from Prince to like a symbol, like literally like.
Have you seen the Prince symbol, the big purple, his name was just the symbol for a bit, formerly known as.
Right.
So it was like, everyone was like, he was supposed to be like the artist formerly known as Prince.
Oh, okay.
Wow, okay.
Which is whack.
He must have been fucking pretty high to do that. Changing your name to a symbol.
So what is she saying about that then? About Prince? What's she saying here?
So she's obviously referring that back to slavery, and obviously a lot of Africans having to change their name when being brought over as slaves.
Right.
And I think she's talking about the music industry because that's why Prince did it. It was because it was a thing against his record label where they were sort of cheating him out of stuff. And this is why I think it ties in again to the start of her being like a woman, especially in hip hop, which is a lot harder for them to sort of break out without sexualizing themselves, which is why, because she's not normally sexualizing herself ever. So that's why I think she purposely does it in this song to be like, well, this is what I have to do to get there. And then the third verse coming back and explaining, like, this is why I had to do that, right?
She doesn't sexualize herself normally? This is the
No, not really.
No, not really.
She does very much like a lot of what we're saying, where she will, like, put the men in like, flip it and be like, say that shit where it's like, come over, I'm going to do this to you and shit.
Yeah, but
it's always tongue-in-cheek.
More like Queen Latifah, where it's just more about, like, the kind of fun bars and wordplay and stuff.
Right, okay,
Yeah. And as you said, like whenever you see her in music videos, she's usually got like the tracksuit on. She's normally doing sort of like, breakdancing sort of stuff and that's more that sort of. And a lot of her music's used for like for breakdancing and stuff like that.
Right, okay.
So.
Yeah, that analysis makes sense.
Yeah. And then I guess it's maybe her just saying like, she doesn't want to be fucked over by a label. And it's just again going back to having like a master, I guess. Picture Lil' Kim dating a part. In Australia, do we say pastor or pastor? What is the way to pronounce that? Pastor? It is pastor, isn't it? Yeah. It just sounds wrong.
We don't really say that though, hey?
No.
Because you don't really have like...
No.
What's a pastor? Is that a priest?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But I think it's to a certain... Is it from a particular type of church they use that like term more commonly? Pastor? Like an American, like evangelical sort of. Yeah. Am I right in saying this? Or
no, that feels right, but I don't know how true it is. But right. So they're always in like a small town, right?
Yeah, and I always picture like a white church in the middle of like there's a dirt track going up the grass on the side.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I picture that, and then someone comes in and fucking just shoots everyone up. Like,
yeah. Or
too many Dirty Harry movies obviously in front of me.
I thought you were referencing Preacher and like a big explosion going on.
Oh yeah. Okay, right. I can get behind that.
Yeah. Also, Ozark, was there a character in that? The preacher out in the...
the past? I don't know.
I've taken it too far. All right, that's one too many references. Sorry, picture Lil' Kim dating a pastor. Minuteman, Big Red could outlast ya. Who is the best? I don't have to ask ya. When I come out, you won't even matter.
Who's Minuteman?
Yeah.
Minuteman is apparently a service company in America.
Right.
I tried to look up what they do, couldn't really find it. But I'm guessing it's just because it's Minuteman, and then Big Red is
if you don't chew Big Red, then fuck
then
you.
fuck you.
Right, yeah.
Chewing gum, and I think she's just saying she's just referring to her longevity in rap, saying like she's gonna outlast all these like maybe flash in the pan, like 5-minute spotlight other artists.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of long lasting value compared to them.
Yeah, she's got a lot of confidence in herself.
She does, man. She does.
She's saying she's gonna outlast Little Kim because I think it's probably true, really. And like,
Oh yeah, I would say she's done more for music than. Oh, I shouldn't say that, but she's definitely
she's still played more, probably.
She's probably more prolific than Lil
Yeah.
Kim. Yeah.
Were they rivals or something, her and Little Kim?
No.
I'm not familiar with Little Kim.
Yeah, no, Lil Kim was a bit before her.
Yeah, she was like 90s, like early 90s. She was partnered up with Biggie Smalls.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Did she only had like 1 or 2 albums, didn't she, Lil Kim?
Yeah, she had
Yeah,
two.
whereas
But then she
Missy's
was-
had like
But then
8
she
or
was in,
something.
what are they called?
Oh,
Yeah.
Junior Mafia.
Junior Mafia, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, fair enough. Also, the line "When I come out, you won't even matter." And apparently, that's just in regards because this single came out before the album. So I'm guessing she's being like, when the album actually drops, like everyone else is done because this is just going to like clear everyone else out.
Not talking about her sexuality.
I was going to say that. Maybe there's a little tie into that because maybe that. I don't know if she'd actually come out at this point.
Yeah.
So that could be it too. Why you act dumb like yada? So you act dumb like da. As the drummer boy go barumpa pom pom, give you some of this cinnabon.
Then she does kind of tie back into the sex stuff, right? Right at the end.
Yeah. You always got to bring it back.
Is she talking to women and people in general where they act dumber than they are?
Yeah, I think to people in general. Maybe she's talking about other artists.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a way of saying like you're listening to the track, you can just act dumb and like dance to it and.
When you act dumb, so you act dumb.
Yeah.
Trying to deconstruct it.
That's what we're doing.
We'll have a think. We'll come back to it if anything pops out. The drummer boy, reference there. Then rum pum 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 pum.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's not I have a gift for you.
It's in my bum 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 bum. Yeah. Is that Family Guy?
That's Family Guy.
Sounds Family Guy. I'll give you some of this in a bunch. I'll be talking about that butcheries, I believe. But for anyone who couldn't get that. Back to the chorus. Then we got another break. To my fellas, I like the way you work that. To my ladies, you sure know how to work that.
So she's like a bit of power of the sisterhood kind of stuff there.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. It almost sounds like, I like the way you work that D, talking to the guys. Like, you're sort of nothing but a stick for me to use at the moment, an instrument. And then it's almost like flipping a bit like, girls, you sure know how to work that. It's like you're manipulating.
Definitely like saying, I like the way you work that is what a dude, in my opinion, would say to a chick. Like, even if she's stripping for him.
Yeah.
I've heard that so many times. Well, not me personally. So that's a nice little line there, I think.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And then we've got an outro where Missy's just sort of saying a lot of shit as the song fades out. And I'll do that for you right now. Yeah, it's Missy Elliott. I hope you're all enjoying what you all heard so far. I was sitting here thinking like Big Daddy Kane, Public Enemy, Salt and Pepper, Light, EPMD, LL, Run DMC, KRS-One, Rakim. Most of them artists used to dance and still get respected in the street. Don't be scared to bankhead or bogo, or move as far as sold Michael Jackson 43 million. Shoot, everybody had the zipper jacket, and half of these thugs have the glove to match. You feel me? Yo, so it's okay if you want to be heard and Ice Grill and Harlem Shake at the same time. Whatever. Let's just have fun. It's hip hop, man. This is hip hop.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's cool. I think she's saying like everyone back in the 80s used to have that style, so now it's become less cool.
Yeah, like have you seen pictures of Dr. Dre and that world-class Wrecking Crew? And he's wearing the red, like, lycra jumpsuit.
Everyone, like androgyny because of like Prince and stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone like had Jerry curls and weird shit like that. Weird compared to now.
Yeah. Saying bring it back. Hip hop doesn't need to be all serious and hard, and especially in the early 2000s, where a lot of the mainstream rap was about like showing off your jewelry and about your gang violence and how tough I am, how many girls I've fucked, and all this stuff. So
yeah, she's like bringing it back to the basics of just bringing out some cardboard and a boombox and just doing some dancing on the street.
Yeah, dude. And I think like her career has sort of shown that she does have like a foot in both of like lyrical hip hop and then also like just fun dance tracks.
Yeah. Well, she's definitely like this. Doesn't show off her kind of rapping prowess.
No, not so much. But other songs on this album, like Slide, show some really cool shit in that she can do.
Yeah.
She's got a song with Method Man on this album, which is basically just a remix of Bring the Pain, the Method Man song.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've listened to that album.
It's good. There's another version of this song as a bonus track on the international version of the album featuring 50 Cent.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
How does it go?
The same as this one, just with 50
Sick.
Yeah, it's alright. Like, I'd prefer the orig, but, you know, go ahead, Curtis.
Curtis Jackson.
Curtis Jackson.
So what's Missy? What's her real name?
That's a great question. Her original rap name was actually Misdemeanor, and that's why it was Missy Elliott. I think her name actually may be Missy Elliott. Give me one hot second. Let me get on the research on the Google.
What we do in this show as well, we give we arbitrary score out of 500 BPMs.
Okay.
Which are aware that makes no sense, but it's not lost on us.
So do you guys? Do you have?
I'll just quickly say I got the name here. Melissa Arnett Elliott. So there you go.
Okay. So
that makes sense.
And Missy is pretty easy, like nickname for Melissa. You know.
Yeah, 100%.
You feel that her friends would call her maybe Missy or something. Anyway, do you guys want to give us some BPM numbers?
What's BPM?
Beats per minute. You usually don't have that much, like 500.
Yeah, what does it max out at 250 normally? Something?
Yeah, I think outside of that, it's just white noise. But
so so the higher the rating we give, the more we like the song.
And the lyrics.
It really is just an arbitrary number. We usually hate this bit.
All right.
But go ahead.
I'll give it a 400 BPM.
Oh shit!
Yeah, nice.
I like it. I really like it. Yeah. I'm a big fan of actually 90s / early noughties R&B / rap.
Yeah.
It's probably like my favourite genre. Listen to a lot of R&B Fridays on 101.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, I definitely rate it.
Yeah. I'm guessing you're a Nelly fan then also?
Yeah,
that was my stuff going into
Chris?
I was going to say 375, but then 400 I think is about right. It's elevated because it makes such a good like club dance track.
Yeah.
It's dope. Like anytime... a couple of her tracks are like that. That one and what's Past That Dutch or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know if that's the actual name of the track.
Yeah, that is it. Yeah.
So for that reason, it elevates it above like your regular kind of rap. And it's got the whole like, I like 400.
Yeah, that's good.
Sure,
it's
easy.
good analysis. Yeah, I'd say actually probably about 400 as well. Yeah, it's a seminal track. I think people still probably play it. Even the kids would probably still put it on.
Yeah.
And I do like how it ties in. The third verse kind of semi-explains why the first two... And there's nothing wrong with being overly sexual anyway. And,
No, and as you said, it's like if you're putting that on in the club, the people are only going to be paying attention to the little... not trigger words, the little like keywords that pop out to us in the first two verses.
Yeah.
No one's going to be in the club going like, yeah, King Kunta, dude. Except when Kendrick's King Kunta comes on, then I guess. But,
but even still, like...
I don't think people know what they're saying.
Yeah. And he barely gets referenced to... Like, that barely comes up in the song,
Well, it's in the chorus.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut the legs off from King Kunta.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, no. But you can't really, you wouldn't think of it. Anyway, fuck.
It's cool that it's buried in Missy Elliott's one as opposed to that other track you're talking about. It's slipped in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
100%.
Right.
Start analysing your lyrics.
What did you give it? What was the score?
I think 400.
So everyone's gone 400.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
Actually, I might go 401.
Oh, shit. Alright, dude, alright.
Shit, I'm going to go 404 now.
I'm dropping it down, 317.
Yeah, I'll go 47. Same reasons. I've got nothing to add. Everyone nailed that.
Yeah, it's a mad song. It's just iconic. Like, it's more... I remember I hate the video a lot, what she was wearing.
Yeah.
Like the trackie. The trackie's brilliant.
Yeah.
And the big hoop earrings. And
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll ever come back. I guess, people are rocking the Adidas jumpsuits more, tracksuits.
Are they?
I feel like people are wearing them a little bit more. Like, they're kind of, like Gucci do some that are, kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
fair.
Trackies are definitely coming back, like sportswear / trackies.
Yeah.
In videos though, in rap videos, maybe not. It's more just like how tight can the dress be, pretty much, for female rappers, and how much stink can you show.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what male rappers are wearing at the moment. I guess still just a lot of designer stuff.
I feel as though can I jump in on that?
Jump in.
What's that guy's name? This is America. Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
I feel as though male rappers are getting into like costumes heaps. Am I wrong in saying that they're doing stuff that's like he wasn't even wearing anything in that. He just had like no shirt for that one, right? Or they're doing really out there. I haven't seen any Tyler the Creator stuff. He's supposed to be out there, right?
He usually wears like a uniform for each album. It's
right,
like the character that he's playing
he
for,
does like he dresses up as a character.
Yeah.
Right.
It's funny you say that about Gambino though, because I literally saw this morning on JPEG Mafia put a story up, another rapper, of Gambino. It must have been some award show or something recently, and he was literally wearing like this big like lycra jumpsuit that sort of came down and showed all of his chest. It was like very like Earth, Wind and Fire sort of
stuff,
like Soul Train stuff.
Okay.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess it's like, it probably makes more sense for rappers to be playing like a character than trying to sell this idea that they're out like shooting up a place, you know. You know, all this kind of crazy shit where it makes more sense, you know, like Czarface, how they're like, the whole thing is like it's a super villain. No, a villain turned hero. You know, and it's just like, you know, it's almost like going with like the comic book theme.
Yeah.
I think Eminem does that really well. Like
Slim Shady, yeah, for sure.
Without Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always like wearing like a costume like and shit.
Kendrick Lamar recently did a performance with like, I actually haven't seen it, I don't even know what the point is to it, but he has like a little ventriloquist dummy of himself as he was doing it. And someone told me the other day, and I've got to fact check this, so I'm not going to put this out, I'm going to say it anyway, but like I don't know if it's true or not. Apparently he paid $3 million for that crown of thorns that he's wearing for the new album.
What, did Jesus actually wear it himself?
I think Jesus sold it to him.
Fuck.
But someone's just told me that, so I don't know if that's true, but...
Yeah. Should we wrap it up, boys?
Yeah, we should wrap that up.
Thanks for coming on, guys. Second guest.
How'd you find it?
Thanks for having us, boys. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good.
A lot of fun.
Right? Yeah. Just anytime we're on, make sure you keep it in that like late 90s, early noughties era.
Yeah, okay,
otherwise we're fucking
right.
useless. Like, well, talking about Tyler the Creator, but no idea what's going on.
Well, we'll say it on air. I did pose a few options to you guys, and the other one when I said JRD to you guys, you looked very lost. So I thought Missy Elliott was the way to go.
Safe bet, everyone knows it.
Yeah. Just to quickly add too, the name of all the names she's mentioned in the Lemdit, Big Daddy Kane, Public Enemy, Salt and Pepper, KRS-One. Dude, that's just given us a whole new list of people that we really should have done by this point.
I was thinking that as well. We haven't done any, like, none of those people.
Rakim is like meant to be like one of the guys who like basically made hip hop sound what it is now.
Eric B and Rakim. They're kind of hard to do those, like, their songs just because they're so simple in lyrics.
I don't know, dude.
Because it's all like the beat is so much of like Eric B and Rakim songs.
I don't know, dude. Rakim's like one of the best lyricists of all time.
Yeah, but like just go back and listen to it. It's just it's not like corny, but it's just
no, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
it's just it feels like same with a lot of those guys like Big Daddy Kane, love him, but I don't know, lyrically it's just like,
it's almost a bit gimmicky, like Das Effects.
It's just like hip hop's changed so much, and like, you know, it's very on the nose kind of stuff. Anyway,
actually, sorry again before we go. I just realised.
Just shut the fuck up.
I got beats, bro. You want a good episode or not? Run DMC, she mentioned. This song really heavily uses samples from Peter Piper by Run DMC.
Oh yeah.
There's even a bit in it that breaks that is literally just put the audio from that over and added nothing else.
Yeah. Actually, out of all those, I reckon Public Enemy would be great.
Yeah.
It'll all be good. Anyway, that's enough.
Bye.